Well, that's good, because you're not supposed to know.
Exactly.
Much like Don Cheadle, Oral Hershiser has made his name elsewhere, but proven himself quite formidable here at the poker table.
Has knocked off a former heads-up champion in the round of 64. Oral Hershiser claims his second win in the tournament.
I've thrown pitches that maybe bring millions of dollars to a city, and I've never been this nervous.
One of the prohibitive underdogs at the beginning of the event is into the Elite Eight.
Since I've retired from baseball, my aspirations have been to be involved in the poker world and to be part of NBC Heads Up, the national championship for the last 3 years now, is just absolutely a dream come true.
What a year he had in 2008. Ali made it to the quarterfinals, defeated 2006 champ Ted Forrest, then Alan Cunningham, and then Freddie Deeb.
He was the epitome of a bracket buster that year.
10-8 for Annette. She limps in. Jack-9 for Oral. And after a little debate, he checks.
Good to be methodical. Measure yourself. Stay composed.
Nothing on the flop for either player. Oral checks. Oberstad bets 1,000.
Annette undeterred by the check-raise trauma she had a couple of hands ago. Still gonna try to pick up pots in position.
Oral raises to 3,000.
Wow. This is awesome. To see a guy like Oral Hershiser, who relative to Annette is an amateur, showing a willingness to gamble and check raise with air on the flop, impressive.
Now I get to say, good fold.
I'm getting kind of sick of folding, but it's not like I have anything.
500, 1,000.
So I can't do much. I don't think I flopped a pair yet. It's pretty sick.
Complete with the psychological game, hard at work, Oral is making moves.
No time to lounge at the Garden of the Gods at the moment. Action continues between Oral Hershiser and Annette Oberstad at the feature table. Oberstad up by almost 10,000 in chips. Blinds now 500 and 1,000.
Leanne's got it good, man.
Doesn't she, though?
Get us on that program.
Annette, King, Queen.
She's got it good as well.
She limps in. Oral with 10-9 suited.
I'm all in.
He goes all in.
Whoa! Easy, Tiger. What is Oral doing here? He's spending 14,000 more to do the job that maybe 3,000 or 4,000 might have accomplished. Risking his whole tournament life right now.
Oh, I wish I had a plan when I did that. That was stupid.
He's got Oberstad thinking.
She could take a shot at ending the match right here.
I call.
That's what she does. She calls.
All in and a call.
That's harder than it looks, Craig, with King Queen offsuit.
9-10 against King Queen. Good hand.
I'm shocked at this play by Oral. This is what I would expect from a guy who thinks he has to get lucky to win, and I don't consider Hershiser that guy.
Here's the flop.
Neither player connects on the flop. Oberstad's king high still good.
So far for you. The ball's, I got to cut the ball about
So far.
7.8.
7 on the turn. Get a sweat. I mean, I'm not asking for it, but it could happen. It's made for TV, right?
Turns the 5 of spades. Hershiser still needs a 9 or 10.
There are no chops in the deck.
Nope, I'm afraid there isn't.
If Oral doesn't connect, this is going to be a serious sleep loss situation.
The lady pairs her lady and will advance.
Congratulations. Way to go.
Thanks, you played well.
Oral gracious in defeat.
Yeah.
It was very fun. You get Z-ballers.
Oh, So,
I have
thank
to
you.
give it to a boy.
And he honors tradition.
No, I'm keeping that myself. Thank you.
Good job. Thank you.
Thanks.
Very good.
A classy gesture there from Hershiser. Now we peek in on Don Cheadle's match where he faces a slight deficit. Blinds at 6 and 1200. Cheadle with Jack 9. Raises to 2400.
Raise to 24.
Min raise. Stacks aren't very deep with the blinds where they are at this point.
Jack 7 suited for Kelly. He calls.
Dominated heading to the flop.
Cheadle flops a straight.
Gin.
Kelly pairs his 7 and checks.
He's got a gut shot straight draw as well for a chop.
That's 4,000.
Don bets 4,000.
Re-raise all in.
Call.
Kelly puts Cheadle all in and a snap call from Don.
You see that wince on the face of JP Kelly. Someone calls you that quick, you know you're cooked.
Jack 9 against Jack 7.
Good chop.
Here's the turn.
Cheadle had the crystal ball working. There's the chop.
What a gross card for him.
What I tell you?
Sick. That's disgusting. Played so bad.
It happens.
Don goes from doubling up and taking a commanding chip lead.
Couldn't work out whether you're really strong or really weak. It was one or the other. I knew it was one or the other.
Yeah.
To just chopping it up.
I knew it was one or the other.
Let's send it down to Leanne.
Oral, everybody knows you as a great baseball player. You've actually proven your poker chops over the years. Do you think you've developed your own style, or are you still getting coaching from some of the pros?
Oh, I'm definitely getting a lot of coaching still, and you try and vary your styles because this game, you get into a rut, they're going to know exactly what you're doing, and I knew I was behind the whole way as far as intelligence and ability in the whole match, so I was always going to look for a place where maybe I was 55-45 dog, but I could get a shot at least making her fold, and she didn't fold. She had the better hand. She's the better player.
Annette, have you ever seen a baseball game? I know. I asked her last
If I
night.
said no.
No, and you
I know
didn't
what baseball is, but I haven't watched the whole game.
And you
No.
didn't know who he was, did you?
No, I didn't.
All
I'm
right.
sorry.
How did you beat him today?
Well, basically, I thought he played extremely well, and I felt like I was getting run over for most of the match. I wasn't getting any hands even, and then, things kept going my way at the end, and I think I was just lucky to win.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Good
Good job.
I always play these matches that just go on and on and on.
Cheadle now with a slight chip advantage.
Yeah, then we get it going.
Got to shake off the disappointment of that chop pot.
Kelly with pocket 8s.
Serviceable.
He raises to 2,400. Cheadle with ace-queen suited.
Come on.
He puts Kelly all in, and Kelly calls.
We got a call. Ace Queen of Clubs for Don Cheadle against 2-8 for JP Kelly.
Classic race.
That's my line.
Gonna come down to it.
Yep.
Either way, with the stacks as close as they are, this pot should decide the outcome of the match. Though it's JP Kelly who's all in, and at risk.
Cheadle pairs his
King
queen.
high with a queen. Don Cheadle in the lead now. Queen 9 king. Here's the turn.
JP needs an 8.
Kelly
Six of
picks
hearts.
up a flush
Ace
draw.
Queen still leads.
Make that an 8 or a heart.
Kelly needs a heart or an 8. Here's the river.
That's a big card for him. Can he connect?
And it's
He
on the
doesn't.
feet. Don
Cheadle
is on to
advances.
round 2.
All right, man. Take care. Yeah, well played. Thank you. Thanks.
It's an upset, but not as big a one as some might think.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Don Cheadle's a player. He gets some congratulations from his friend and coach, Annie Duke.
Man, my heart almost fell out. I flopped a joint, and he's like, I knew, and I said we're gonna chop 9 right on the turn.
It's no fluke. Don Cheadle advancing to round 2 for the 3rd time in 4 years, as the round of 64 in the hearts bracket is complete. Any big surprises for you in this part of the draw?
Yeah, pocket pairs not being able to hold up against 2 overcards, with the exception of Dennis Phillips's match. Parker, Kelly, and Lederer could have